Hope my voice comes through here. I'm sitting quite close to my laptop because I'm in a loud place with a bit of music. I'm sitting here sipping a cup of tea, actually getting ready for a table tennis practice this morning. And I'm also preparing to give some keynote lectures in Australia on brain health and table tennis. So it's an exciting week or so coming up. But during my preparation, I added a few things that I thought was really good to mention. I've learned a lot of this from some of our players who have had some discussions with me, and in particular, the real importance of listening and really listening and observing and really seeing when people are telling us about certain symptoms and effects of those symptoms and effects that table tennis might have on those symptoms and day-to-day differences in symptoms. I find this information to be absolutely critical. And I'm hoping very, very much that although I'm not a medical doctor, I'm just a PhD, but I've worked with fantastic medical doctors. I'll just take a little tangent here and tell you that during my postdoctoral training, which is after you get a PhD, I had the privilege of working with the people we call the Bobs, and they're neurologists and also researchers, fantastic world-class researchers in the area, Bob Raffel and Bob Knight, so the Bobs. And one of the things that stuck with me most about that experience is being trained by them and watching them and listening to what they said. But most was that they so carefully listened to their patients, and they watched the patients, and they listened and heard what the people were saying. And when they observed, they saw what the people are doing. And they always gave the time to these people, to the patients. And then they could transform some of what was said into sort of some of the research questions, I think, that they were examining. And I just learned so much from the Bobs, and I'll call it the Bob technique. And again, while I'm not a medical doctor, I'm hoping that anybody who might be listening, who maybe is in that capacity, would just remember the Bob technique and continue with the Bob technique. The human in the equation is such a very, very, very critical element of understanding, and also a fast track to trying to find answers